Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today I have another fruit to showcase for you, and this is the Mamey Sapote or Mamey Sapote, also known as the Pouteria Sapota, which I think is the scientific name. And I did a video a few weeks back on the Sapodea, but in that video I was calling it a Mamey Sapote. It looks very similar and it's in the same family. The Asian market that I bought this from had it incorrectly labeled, and I just wasn't paying too close attention. But this one is definitely a Mamey Sapote. And one thing you'll notice is this one is quite a bit larger than the Sapodea. But the Mamey Sapote is native to parts of Mexico and Central America. And it is cultivated all over Latin America. A lot of the different countries there in Latin America grow it. Also, it is cultivated in the Caribbean, in Australia, in Florida, and you can grow it in California and in Arizona kind of as a hobbyist if you want. But they grow a fair amount of these in Florida. And it is a really interesting fruit, and some uses that you can do, you can just eat it ripe once you cut into it, or you could also put it in, it's commonly put in milkshakes and in ice cream. And it is really loaded with lots of nutrients, packed with nutrients. So here are a few of the nutritional benefits. They are high in fiber, high in carotenoids. They help prevent anemia, excellent source of calcium, phosphorus, iron, vitamin C, vitamin A, and potassium and magnesium. Also, these are high in calories and high in carbohydrates, so you need to be careful. I think just 1 cup of the flesh will give you something like 217 calories and 56 carbohydrates. So you don't want to eat a ton of them, especially if you're trying to lose weight. But let's go ahead and dive into this. How do you know when it's ripe? Well, kind of like an avocado. You want to wait until there's some give and you can push down on it and there's some give to it. Most likely when you buy it at the store or at the market, it'll be more firm, and then you just let it sit on your counter for a couple days and then it'll soften up exactly like you would an avocado. And you can eat this the same way as an avocado. So we'll just take a knife and we're just going to cut down this. Sometimes it's a little hard to get into because the skin is fairly tough, but if you just use the tip of your knife and just go down, and you'll hit that pit in there. There's a pit in there, just like an avocado. And then you open it up, and that is what it looks like on the inside. And it's going to be a nice salmon color, and the colors will be a little bit darker red sometimes, but that is what it looks like. And you see the big pit in there. You can actually plant that pit, and you can get fruit from the tree that grows from the seed within 5 to 7 years, which is pretty awesome. A lot of times you have to wait longer. And how do you eat it? Well, you can just take a spoon and just start scooping it out like you would an avocado. And then you can just eat it fresh, or you can make ice cream with it, put it in milkshakes, smoothies, things of that nature. And so what does it taste like? Well, I'll tell you. The way to describe the taste is kind of a mixture between sweet potato, like a soft sweet potato, and pumpkin pie, a hint of cinnamon in there, honey, and even a bit of cantaloupe. So you mix all those flavors together, and that is what you have. It's very tasty, very soft and easy to eat. It's not as grainy tasting as a Sapodea. Sapodeas have a little bit more of a grainy taste, This is a little bit less of a grainy taste to it. A very delicious and nutritious fruit. If you've had these before, drop a comment down below and let me know if you like them or not. Also, how much they cost where you live. This one cost me $10. It was like $9.67 or something like that. It was something like $3.99 a pound, so it's fairly expensive. But yeah, let me know what you think about them if you had them before. And that is the Mamey Sapote. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care. Time for me to dive into this some more. Oh yeah.